half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you've done defensively tonight to help your offensive approach?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting and getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got big second run, shooters on the floor, so open the court up a little bit.
Derek, always explosive in transition. Thank you.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Complete domination. What a game for Butler. 16 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Pau Gasol is one of the most skilled 7-footers in the game. He can pass, handle the ball, shoot it from outside, and he's terrific on the low block. He has all the moves, and he knows how to link them together, too.
I think he's been kind of passive today, and you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
That's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Guys, there's a lot of places on the floor that Gasol can play, but Stevie loves that left block.
He does, Kevin, because he can go to work from that spot. He's got the right-hand jump hook towards the middle. He's got the counter move with the drop step or the fadeaway jump shot along the baseline. He's just so fundamentally sound with his footwork and his passing that he's a multi-purpose threat down on the block.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Yes, Kevin, the Bulls, known for their hard-nosed style of play, something Coach Tom Thibodeau calls, quote, Chicago tough. Center Joakim Noah said, I don't think our style would work everywhere. It represents our city. Our whole thing is playing with more of an edge than the other team. He added, we aren't scared of anybody. Guys?
They don't back down. Thanks, Doris. And it's Dragic off the drive. Right side, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Dragic kicks to Dang. Fader on the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists in the game. And again, Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 11.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
The Chicago Bulls consistently one of the best defensive teams in basketball. Coach Tom Thibodeau is an innovator on that side of the floor and great motivator as well. He's done an amazing job.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dragic against Rose. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his first points in this one.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
3 on 3. Here's Dang, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Bulls have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Dragic with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. They get a hand on it. Dang kicks to Dragic. Passes to Whiteside. The 3 from Chalmers, and he gets the bucket. Chalmers has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Butler. Takes it off the glass.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the Heat with some changes. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And Josh McRoberts subbed in for Luol Deng. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Brooks for 3. That is good. Brooks has got 6 points.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Here's McRoberts. And Gibson sends it back. And yes, sir, that one drops. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded closely. Here's McRoberts. The three-pointer off the mark. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
And that's where the struggles have been, in the half court, Kevin. They just have not been able to execute.
I agree. I mean, this is all about getting out in transition. That's their only really effective offense to this point.
Heinrich against Dragic. Pass to McRoberts. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Dragic.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Ennis out there with Napier. Then there's Haslam. Then there's Anderson. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
He's just going to punish you on the glass, and it's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
Here's Napier. The dish to Haslam. To the middle. He kicks it to Ennis. Here's Napier. Goes back up. And he gets it to go.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Ennis with the ball. 6 to shoot. Anderson a screen on Rose. That's a 2-pointer from Walker and another basket for Miami.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Got that one up quick.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now the pass to Napier. Walker in the corner. From 12 feet out. Anderson passes to Haslam. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Rose. Feeds to Haslam. Left side Anderson. The shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And Haslam kicks to Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Pau Gasol.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Napier, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Didn't that one play out smoothly?
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Butler's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dishes at Duenas. Pass to Haslam. And there's another one for the Heat.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Gibson for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Here's Ennis. The rebound by Gibson.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Noah. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Jimmy Butler. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
3-pointer, and it's good. Butler's got 33. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. All the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And Chicago has possession. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. That drops.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Napier kicks to Walker. That one's good from the corner.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see the enthusiasm and passion with which this team is playing, and in a tough building, too.
It was just a big win for us. Being able to take one on the road like this is huge. Now we got a little momentum. Stay focused, and this is what it's all about. It's a lot of fun.
Good luck sustaining it, Joakim. Thank you. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Jimmy Butler.